Have you ever wondered how to manage your finances effectively? Well, the answer lies in personal budgeting. It's like a financial roadmap, guiding you towards your financial goals while giving you control over your money. It paints a clear picture of your income and expenses, helping you see where your money is going, and more importantly, where you want it to go. Imagine you're saving for a down payment on a house, or maybe you're trying to pay off your debt. Perhaps you're building an emergency fund. Whatever your financial goals may be, a well-planned budget can provide a roadmap to get you there. But it's not just about reaching your financial goals. It's about taking control of your finances, managing your debt, preparing for emergencies, and building wealth. It encourages financial awareness and mindfulness, promoting informed decisions about your finances. Now you might ask, how do I get started with personal budgeting? The first step in budgeting is to assess your income and expenses. Let's start with income. It's essential to calculate your total monthly income from all sources. This includes your salary, any bonuses, freelance work, or passive income streams. Don't leave anything out. Next, we move on to expenses. List all your expenses, no matter how small they may seem. They can be categorized into fixed and variable expenses. Fixed expenses are those that remain relatively constant each month, like rent, mortgage, or utilities. Variable expenses tend to fluctuate from month to month, such as groceries, entertainment, and personal care. This exercise may seem tedious, but it's a crucial step in understanding where your money is coming from and where it's going. It helps in identifying areas where you might be overspending and where you could potentially save. Now that you have a clear picture of your income and expenses, you can set your financial goals. Setting financial goals is the next step in budgeting. Now you might be wondering, what exactly are financial goals? Well, they are targets, both short-term and long-term, that you aim to achieve with your money. They provide a clear direction for your budget and help you stay focused on your financial journey. Short-term goals could be anything from saving for a vacation, buying that new gadget you've been eyeing, or even building an emergency fund. These are typically goals you'd want to achieve in a year or less. On the other hand, long-term goals require a bit more patience. These might include saving for a down payment on a house, planning for retirement, or even paying off that pesky student loan. These are goals that usually take more than a year to accomplish. By setting these goals, you're giving your money a purpose. And with that purpose in mind, you can allocate your resources accordingly and stay on track. With your financial goals in place, you can now create your budget. Creating a budget is where you allocate your income to different expense categories. When it comes to creating a budget, it's all about balance. You're going to want to distribute your income across various expense categories based on your priorities and financial goals. But remember, the key is to make sure your expenses don't exceed your income. If they do, you'll find yourself in a financial bind that may require some hard decisions. So let's dive into how you can allocate your income effectively. First, consider your fixed expenses. These are things like rent or mortgage payments, utilities, car payments, and insurance. They're called fixed because they tend not to change much from month to month, and they're usually the things you need to pay first. Next, think about your variable expenses. These are costs that can fluctuate from month to month, like groceries, entertainment, clothing, and dining out. Here's where you can exercise some discretion. If you're aiming to save for a down payment on a house, you might decide to cut back on dining out and put that money towards your savings instead. Then, there are your financial goals. Maybe you're trying to pay off student loans, or perhaps you're building an emergency fund. Allocate a portion of your income towards these goals. Remember, even small contributions can add up over time. And finally, don't forget about savings and investments. These are critical for long-term financial security and wealth accumulation. Even if it's just a small amount each month, make it a priority to put something aside. Now, creating a budget isn't a set-it-and-forget-it type of thing. It's a living document that needs to change and evolve with your life. Maybe you get a raise at work, or perhaps your car insurance goes up. When these changes occur, it's time to revisit your budget and make necessary adjustments. In a nutshell, creating a budget is about understanding your income, controlling your expenses, and making strategic decisions to help you achieve your financial goals. It's about taking charge of your finances and steering them in the direction you want to go. Once you've created your budget, it's time to track your spending. Tracking your spending is crucial to ensure it aligns with your budget. Now you might be wondering, how do I keep tabs on every dollar I spend? Well, we live in a digital age, and as such, there are countless tools at your disposal. Spreadsheets, for instance, can be a simple and effective way to record and categorize your expenses. But if you're looking for something a bit more automated, budgeting apps are a fantastic alternative. They can connect directly to your bank account, track your spending in real time, and even alert you if you're nearing your budget limit. Online banking is another useful tool, offering detailed transaction histories and categorization features. These tools not only provide a clear picture of where your money is going, but they can also highlight areas where you may be overspending. Remember, your budget may need adjustments over time. Life circumstances and financial goals can change, and so should your budget. Just as life is dynamic, your budget needs to be flexible too. It's not set in stone, but rather a financial tool that evolves with your needs and aspirations. Regularly reviewing your budget is key. Maybe you've paid off a debt, received a raise, or had a change in living expenses. All these situations require budget adjustments to ensure it accurately reflects your current financial status. But it's not just about changes in income or expenses. Perhaps you've achieved a short-term financial goal, like saving for a vacation, and now it's time to focus on a new goal. Or maybe you've realized that you're spending more than you thought on dining out, and want to cut back. Remember, the goal is to make your money work for you, not the other way around. Adjusting your budget as necessary allows you to stay in control and keep moving towards your financial goals. Now, let's talk about building savings and an emergency fund. Building savings and an emergency fund is a key aspect of budgeting. Setting aside a portion of your income regularly into a savings account helps you reach your financial goals. This could be for a down payment on a house, a dream vacation, or your child's education. Simultaneously, an emergency fund is a financial buffer against unexpected expenses like medical emergencies or sudden job loss. To start, aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This might seem like a daunting task, but remember, every little bit helps. Begin small and gradually increase your savings as your income grows or expenses decrease. This fund should be easily accessible but separate from your regular savings account to avoid temptation. Building your savings and an emergency fund won't happen overnight. It requires patience, discipline, and consistency. But the peace of mind it brings is worth every penny saved. If budgeting feels overwhelming, don't worry, there's help available. Budgeting can feel overwhelming, but there are many resources available to help you. It's important to remember that you're not alone in your journey towards financial independence and security. If you're finding it challenging to navigate your personal budget, consider seeking assistance from financial advisors. These professionals are equipped with the knowledge and experience to guide you in making informed decisions about your finances. Alternatively, you can also turn to modern technology for help. There are numerous budgeting apps that can simplify the process and make it more manageable. These digital tools can help you track your income and expenses, set financial goals, and even provide insights on your spending habits. Furthermore, the internet is a rich source of online resources. Websites, blogs, and forums can provide valuable tips, strategies, and advice to help you with your budgeting efforts. By following these steps and committing to budgeting consistently, you can take control of your finances, achieve your financial goals, and build a solid foundation for financial security and wealth accumulation. So there you have it, a comprehensive guide to personal budgeting. We've discussed how budgeting helps you take charge of your financial life, allowing you to track your income and expenses, set and achieve financial goals, manage debt effectively, prepare for emergencies, and build wealth over time. We've also walked you through the process of creating a functional budget, from assessing your income and expenses, setting financial goals, to tracking your spending and making necessary adjustments. Plus, we've highlighted the importance of building savings and an emergency fund, and seeking support if needed. Budgeting is not just about limiting your spending. It's about making your money work for you, helping you live within your means while still achieving your financial dreams. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more financial tips and advice. Remember, managing your finances effectively starts with you.